After pleading not guilty to 3 federal misdemeanor crimes for this daring climb, Therese Patricia Okumu was released on her own recognizance and greeted by the cheers of supporters outside court.
When they go low, we go high, and I went as high as I could.
150 feet off the ground, 20 feet up the smooth stone pedestal of the Statue of Liberty, to be exact. The performance prompting a massive police response on a night resources were needed to keep July 4th celebration secure. Thousands of visitors were escorted off the island during the drama.
Hopefully they know that there are people like Patricia out there trying to protect their civil liberties. I would not do it again. The judge told me not to. Of course, I would not do it again. But I think the message was sent.
The naturalized citizen from the Republic of Congo was part of the group Rise and Resist NYC, an organization that visited Liberty Island Wednesday with a political message to abolish ICE, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency.
We protect ICE. They protect us and we protect them.
Thursday night, President Trump addressed that trespasser during a rally in Montana.
You saw that clown yesterday on the Statue of Liberty? You see the guys that went up there? I wouldn't have done it. I would have said, let's get some nets and let's wait till she comes down.
Fellow activists claim they knew nothing about Okumu's climb.
And I think she took joy in protesting, in knowing that she had an effect of making other people's lives better.
She was very, very passionate about the portion of the class that's about climbing.
Louis Cornier was Okumu's personal trainer. He says these videos posted to Instagram show her working with a unique rope and bar system, practicing movements that would help with climbing.
She was actually very easy to teach. She already had the athleticism and the physique for it. I only helped her out with like technique.
Okumu is back home tonight, and then she's due back in court again on August 3rd. We're live at Liberty State Park tonight. Jessica Layton, CBS 2 News.
Jessica, thank you.